it's Max Whitlock, everybody! Hey, Max. This is OMGB on the sofa from Tokyo. I'm Justin Morehouse, and like today's guest, I've concentrated on just the one discipline for Tokyo 2020, eating crisps on the sofa. Please welcome the only man to defend the pommel horse in 30 years, and it's Max Whitlock, everybody! Hey, Max! Take your seat, Max.
Thank you.
Before we go any further, let's do the obvious, something that periodically we say to you, show us your medal.
Yeah.
What colour is it? I've not watched it yet. I've watched it. It's gold. Look at that. The build-up to these Olympic Games have been so different from every other Olympics or every other meet, because you're coming into this as a champion, red-hot favourite, everything else, on top of a pandemic. But you've done it, mate. How are you feeling?
It feels crazy. Like, this one feels just mental. I think, like you said, it's been a challenging time for everybody, and as athletes, I think every athlete would agree that your preparation hasn't been perfect. You know, a year out from Olympics, it was not ideal to be in your garden on a pommel horse and just kind of doing what you can to keep ticking over. So I think it feels even more rewarding actually winning with that basis of everything that was going on, building up. I'm getting older. I'm 28 years old now. Yeah,
you are getting years, isn't he? Getting really old.
Yeah, but there was so much pressure, and I think like you said, as in the athletes that are the favourites going in, or if you won in Rio previously 5 years ago, the pressure is crazy going into another Olympics.
Well, you famously, you never watch the other competitors, do you?
No. Because
you know what you're going to do yourself, you're going to watch it. But you had to this time because you're drawn first. How do they do the draw? Are you all there when they do the draw?
No, Scott told me what the draw was. I think it's random, it's done in a list, and then it's basically...
You're up first?
Yeah, we got told we was up first, and I think, you know, usually, I'm not used to that. I usually go up a bit lower down the list, and we can kind of prepare 3 different routines, 3 different levels of difficulty, and Scott basically watches all the scores that come in from other gymnasts ahead of me.
You'd be all right just doing this?
That's basically what it is, and then we determine what routine we go for, because obviously increased difficulty increases risk, but this time we had no options. It was first up, all out. So
you had to go all out. And what was the difficulty level you went for? Is it?
So I went for a 7 start. So that's my highest routine that I've ever competed. Yeah. So the risk factor was high.
So the risk reward and all that sort of thing, that's going. So you mentioned Scott there. Scott's your brother-in-law, isn't he? And your coach.
Yep.
And your mate.
To be honest, like, I know Scott's sitting over there in the room, but I literally wouldn't be here without him.
No.
He's obviously been by my side this whole time. When you think about, I was training in my garden. I sometimes tuned in. Scott was on FaceTime watching the sessions, seeing how I was doing, just making sure I was ticking over. But it's been incredible. Scott was, it's amazing to have Scott down on there on the pommel horse, literally running that routine with me every step of the way.
Family is the number one thing to you, as we know. The girls at home, Leah and Willow, how have they been? Have you been catching up with them every day?
Yeah, I've been FaceTiming every day. Feel very lucky to have FaceTime nowadays. And yeah, Willow is actually, it's been amazing, because usually when we've had Willow and I've been away for a short period of time than this, usually it gets about a week in and she's just not interested in me at all, seeing me on FaceTime. But she's actually been quite interested. She's actually missed me quite a lot. She's saying she wants me home. So it's been a long time. I've been away for a month now, which is a long time to be away from.
Yeah.
I can't.
And is she aware of what you've done? Is she aware that you've won, do you think?
I don't know. I don't know. Obviously not fully. Like, she's still young. She's only 2.5. But she watched it. She was there. She was with all the family. She saw everyone like cheering and going crazy. So she knows I was at gym. She goes gym once a week, and she absolutely loves it. Is she into it? Yeah, she loves it. Yeah. Absolutely loves it, which is really cool.
Are you like tough on her? You didn't nail that, Willow.
No.
Are you putting max pressure on her? Come on, Willow.
She'll have
bringing Uncle Scott round.
Yeah.
Been following you on Instagram, and you seem to have had a little bit of a bromance with Mr. Fraser. Is that right?
Yeah, I think we've got on really well. I think the whole team have got on well. It's been it's actually been a really nice team. So the different dynamic as well in this team is actually, I'm the only one out of the men's and women's who has been to a previous Olympic Games. Yeah. So, and what that brought to the whole experience for everyone was actually so much excitement. They were all making their debut. They were all becoming Olympians. Yeah. And that positivity.
And you were like, I've done it this third time, mate. I'm not bothered.
No, but I think it brought so much like energy and like positivity, which was wicked. And I think, like I said, just 4 men, 4 women. It's the first time where it's been really, really like one team, which has been really nice. And yeah, I think everyone's massively enjoyed it.
And out in Rio, one of the challenges we did was flipping it, was the cards.
Yep.
And you undeniably were the champion of that.
I saw you told me that you moved on from that now, have you?
Yeah, well, it was just so funny that you brought your cards and you've been practicing this in the village.
I have.
Yeah, and you got really good at it.
Okay, yeah, I'm quite happy with it.
We don't do that anymore, mate. we're not flipping cards anymore. Can you stack cups?
I can give it a good shot. I can see the leaderboard there, which I've been eyeing up.
All right, let's cup stack. Okay, Max, gold medal winning Olympian, hero, athlete, gymnast, current armchair athlete champion from Rio, the Flip It King.
Yep.
But can you stack cups? Let's find out. The time will start when you lift the first cup. Max Whitlock,
God.
cup stack. No pressure.
Right.
Your time.
It's a bit iffy at the end.
5.45!
5.45! Yes! Yes! 5.45! He's taken a second off the record! Everybody! So Max, you came here really just with one medal in mind, the gold medal for the pommel. You got that. Not only that, you've smashed it in cup stacking. Leader on the board, 5.45. A brilliant friend of DFS,
Yeah.
a remarkable athlete, an example to the youth of Britain. You're an amazing, amazing man. I think everybody agrees. Give it up for Max Whitlock, everybody.
Thank you very much.